frustrations? Actually, a lot. But the biggest realization I had is to never rush on things and just enjoy every step of the way. There is always a time for everything. Before, I always thought that studying was too exhausting and I wanted to finish school already and get a job so that I could enjoy my life. Then I realized life after college is harder than I thought.
I realized it's okay to take risks. You can choose a career that might not be relevant to what you are really passionate about, because as you go through it, you're gonna earn your skills, your other skills, and of course you can take advantage of it as a leverage or a foundation for you to get to work on what you really love to do in the future. So you make good use of your resources.
So why dentistry, or why be a dentist? The course in itself is pretty much interesting, and I can see myself in this profession for a long time, and I actually enjoy and I love what I'm doing.
I realized that you don't have to hurry, you don't have to rush. Just take all the time that you need, and things will work out the way you wanted them to be.
Yeah, well, it took me a lot of burning bridges to even realize that I should be grateful to have a job at all. Especially in this kind of economy, it's so hard to look for a job, and that's my takeaway from all the experiences that I've had. And yeah, I think whatever you have right now, just go ahead and treasure it, just value it, just do your best to become better at what you do, even if it's not in the field that you want, even if it's not in the field that you're very passionate about.
I realized that experience is the best teacher. Every day you do your job, you would love it more. Yeah, it's true, it's very tiring at first, and there are times that you want to give up, but just keep doing it and you'll get there.
I realized that it's not something I would have expected or I would have figured out for myself.
Well, first, I guess would be believe your parents when they say that life is not easy. Because trust me, they're not kidding. Second and last would be, I'd like to borrow the words of Albus Dumbledore when he said that it does not do good to dwell on dreams and forget to live. When I was young, I was a bit idealistic. I dream a lot, and I have this timeline of my life that when I reach 25, I should have a house, car, a career, I should be a well-established woman, and I'll probably have a boyfriend. But reality check. Life is not like that. It'll teach you lessons the hard way. But never give up, never lose hope. You can't change the inequity of the world. You have to surmount it. And when you do, all those efforts, all the things that you've worked for become worthwhile. Because amidst life's shams, drudgeries, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world.
I've also had a lot of learnings with my career. First, nothing in life ever comes easy. You have to work hard for everything, because most of the negotiations I have in my job, it will take around 2 hours to a month, and a lot of them would result to a negative response or to a negative outcome. So whenever you experience failure, what you have to do is to learn to manage the frustration, to manage the pain, and just brush it off and to keep moving forward.
The practice of law is not a mere money-making business. I am here not just for the attorney title, not just to make the money they say lawyers make. I am here to fight for the liberty of those who can't fight for themselves. I am here to fight for the lands of my people. I am here to fight for rights. And it's tough because I have the bar exam to face, and after that it's a whole life of just studying, always learning, and always updating yourself with recent and current jurisprudence. but I know for a fact that it will be more than just fulfilling. I will not only be calling myself attorney, the community will not just be calling me attorney. I will be living out the purpose I was born for, and that is to fight for rights.
Making a career is difficult, especially for us who are starting out. Even though I am working for 4 to 5 years now, I can say that it's still hard for me. Setting a goal is very important, and having goals. I learned this from my sister. Having goals, you should have a timeline. Let's say if you have a goal, you should know the deadline. You should know when you would start it. And my sister always say that if ever you have a goal, all the things that you're doing, your decisions, and even your lifestyle would lead to that goal, because it's sort of preparation. You should be prepared. I always say to my applicants that, especially to the ones that are not really prepared for the interview, they're practically nervous, they stutter. I said that you're expected to be in an interview. You should prepare yourself. So you should research. You should know your strengths and weaknesses so that you can address them. And my realization, my ultimate realization is preparation is everything. And even though we're not really prepared for anything, we cannot never be sure, but at least you have some defense, and defense is great, especially when you're starting out.